In this video, I'm going to talk about some easy ways to import multimedia files into your LessonKeeper lessons. I'll show you both the Mac and iOS versions of the app. We'll start with the Mac since the process is so easy here. Of course, you can use the standard Add Block button and then go to File Import, which gives you the standard macOS dialog box where you can choose a file. You can choose anything the LessonKeeper supports, including, for example, this MP3 file. And you can see it gets embedded right into the lesson. Maybe even easier than that is just dragging content in. For example, I have this PDF on my desktop, and if I drag it in, you can see it appears in the lesson. Also, you can create some multimedia right inside of LessonKeeper. For instance, I can go to Add Block, choose Audio, and then this gives me the opportunity to record right within the app. On iOS, the process is slightly more complicated because you don't have access to a file system or desktop like we do on macOS, but it's still pretty easy to get content into your lessons. I'm going to actually start in a different app. I'm going to go to a popular PDF organization app called Fourscore. And let's say I want to move this PDF into LessonKeeper. I'm going to go to the Share icon here and choose PDF. And then what I'm looking for is this icon, Open in LessonKeeper. You may have to go over to More and bring it from the suggestions into your favorites, but once you've done that, it should always appear if it's a type of content that LessonKeeper supports. So I'm going to choose Open in LessonKeeper, and you can see the PDF gets embedded right into the lesson. Let's take a look at another type of app so you can see the process again. Let's go to the email. So here in my email, I have a PDF that someone has attached to an email that I'd like to open in my lesson. So I'm going to click on that PDF, go to the Share icon again, and again I'm looking for this Open in or Copy to LessonKeeper. If I choose that, you can see now I have the next PDF available to me in the lesson. Let's check this out in just one more app. I'm going to open Voice Memos. And I have a memo here that I've recorded that I want to embed. Again, I'm going to go to the Share button and choose Copy into LessonKeeper, and if I scroll down, you can see it's been embedded. This will always embed in the current open lesson, so you do need to have a lesson open on iOS before you try this process. One more thing, let's go to Add Block and choose File Import, and you can see that you can import anything from iCloud Drive as well. So this is a voice memo, for example, that I have in iCloud. These are just a few of the options for getting a rich multimedia experience in your LessonKeeper lesson notes.